Hi Leo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of February 14th to the 20th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me, and do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't, alright? But I do want to thank you in advance for your likes, your comments on this video, as well as your subscriptions to the channel if you haven't joined this Leo tribe already. But as well, if you're looking to book a personal reading, the options are down below. Just reach out via email and I'll get that started for you. As well, don't forget to stick with me till the very end of the reading to get an answer to your own yes or no question. So think of it along the way. Before we mention the overall message, I feel the need to show the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Cups here, because we're going to use the Light Seers deck for the main part. There's something about you just putting your hands up and saying, if I can't sort of gain control over this or that, I'm just going to go with the flow and allow for things to transpire. I feel like you're allowing for something to be released from your life to be replaced by something 10 times better. It just feels like you're not in the mindset of wanting to force anything, right? And learning from your mistakes over time, just feeling as if you just need to ride the waves until things improve or just until things progress in the way they're meant to. Powerful. And that's a beautiful word to use at the end of that rant and explanation, because the overall message for us, because I'm a Leo sun if you're new to this channel, the overall message for the week that I channeled, taking your power back, taking your power back. I already checked it off because this is like the 4th attempt for your reading, but the song that Spirit chose on shuffle, the song of the week, Hakuna Matata from The Lion King. Such a positive, upbeat song talking about just living your life, you know, just going with the flow once again, enjoying every day, every moment, making the best out of it, you know, living to the fullest. Beautiful. So I will leave that song down below for you to listen to it. I'm sure you've heard of it as well. Look up the lyrics if you'd like to. But we'll begin by pulling a message or two from the Halloween Oracle deck, an overall focus for the week, if you will. All right, and then as you saw, we're going to use the Light Seers deck for the main part. Alrighty, for my lovely Leos, to begin for the week of the 14th to the 20th of February. For Leo. No, I'm not taking these. Okay, we got 2. Mummy, change. I just did a bonus read that you should check out if you haven't already. It was for Leo in regards to change. Alright, so I'm not surprised this is coming out. And definitely coincides with what we were talking about with that Queen of Cups card. And we also have Owl, wise seeing, wise action. You know more than you're saying. That's coming through. You're very intelligent, very intuitive. Some of you very psychic. I can relate. You look at how powerful that owl card is with the eyes. You're being watched, all right? And that's not just, it's coming through in 2 ways. Your spirit guides, you know, the universe, being very much guided and watched over. Sometimes it may feel like too much, right? Or very intense. Other times, especially throughout this week, you're going to find that people on social media, people around you are watching you intently. Not all eyes have good intentions. Please keep that in mind. But it feels like there's more positive attention than negative or just, okay, spooky, or just low vibrational attention, okay? It feels like there's just a focus on a change you want to acquire throughout the week, make happen, and I do feel like you'll be successful. It's just going to entail a level of dedication and perseverance. Bear with me. You're being pushed to have some fun this week, and it makes sense, excuse me, with the Lion King song that came out for you for the week, or for us. Potentially thinking about getting back to your roots in one way, shape, or form, or thinking about how you came to be where you are, especially with change on the mind in the midst. We have the Mischief and Play card here, talking about a push to have fun, to think about how you can enjoy where you're at more, even if it doesn't feel possible at all times. Let's pull the main part of the reading from the Light Seers deck. As I've said it like 3 times. bear with me. That came up for a reason. 3 is going to be your number this week, all right, or multiple 3s. Talking about spirituality, luck, and success. All right, we have the Magician card at the center of your reading. Absolutely. Leo is being reminded throughout this week that you are manifesting. When I attempted your reading, I want to say the 3rd time. This is the 4th, if I remember correctly. The 3rd time I actually got to the point of getting an oracle card out, and it was the Infinite Possibilities card. And I definitely was being shown an infinity symbol, and so I'm not surprised this is coming out in one way, shape, or form. Being reminded in small ways and synchronicities throughout the week, communication from spirit in the universe, that you can really manifest what you desire at this time. If that's success with a specific somebody, boom, it's yours. If it's a change of residence or a change of job or something of the sort, something you want to invest in potentially, it's yours. It just feels like people know you can really co-create or just create what you desire, make it your reality. And I feel like that makes other people sort of envious at times, right? And so that could have a lot to do going back to some of those eyes that are watching you or trying to potentially alter your confidence. It's not going to work. It just feels like you have so many other positives happening, including the change that or the changes you're looking to implement or moving towards, that it's almost ineffective for people to, or is ineffective for people to try to bring you down. All right, going back to the overall message, it's a week where you're taking your power back, and I feel like part of which is utilizing what you know and what you've gained over time from similar situations or just life in general to be strategic, to be smart. You know what you've learned about certain kinds of energies. But I also feel like going back to that Queen of Cups, part of you just going with the flow and accepting what you can't change, or just not sort of playing into certain games or certain levels of low vibrational BS. Just, I know that's pretty negative, but it feels like something you're dealing with this week, and it's something you will succeed at almost just not dealing with, right? Taking the high road by not playing along. Interesting, as I'm drawn back to the Mischief card. We have the Knight of Wands coming out, the Knight, beating to the drum of your own way of doing things, people being inspired, people being attracted to you, people seeing you enjoy yourself in your own way. I want to say simplistic way, in the midst of a difficult situation or in the midst of a lot to accomplish. It just feels like it's Leo's way this week. Okay. I do see you soaring towards new heights, new developments, new progression, and it just will feel more effortless throughout the week than you would expect. Juggling a lot this week. It's something about this horse in the background, again, is pushing me to mention the play part of that trick or treat card to just kind of gallop through the week, enjoy yourself, uh, get back that strut if you feel like you've lost it recently, or just keep hopping down the street like the little ball of light that you are, or just the ray of light that you truly are. Okay, you're an inspiration to others this week in the way that you regain that strength and power, even in the midst of all the forces that want to work against you at times. Um, for some, it's less than others, but it just feels like there's parts of the week where things move slowly. It may feel like this change is being acquired and moving slowly, or the time between now and the beginning of that change, that new fresh start, I want to say for some of you, um, feels quite drawn on, right? It feels like it's never going to come to be. It's around the corner, Leo. It's around the corner. Just have faith. It's something about a horse. Look up the spiritual meaning of it. Um, there's just a message for you. Something about you sort of galloping through the week once again, and people just seeing you being you, right? And someone who's very skilled, very talented, all the meanwhile. I need to have patience as you see the truth, as you're being viewed as this wise owl, taking wise actions, strategically in the right direction, trusting that something's going to work out for you while something else is not meant to work out for you. It could be a situation that's replacing another, all right? Being prepped to trust the guidance you're being pushed towards at this time, even if you usually don't. All right. It feels like a lot of people potentially have had a lot of opinions about where you should be moving, what you should be accomplishing these days and moving forward. And it just feels like even if you are acknowledging or keeping an open ear, you know what you're going to do either way, right? Again, a very, very strategic, sly kind of feeling about your energy this week. But then it's like they just pushed me to smirk, to smile. You know what you're doing. And so trust that, right? Trust your intuition. The fact that once again, the possibilities are endless for you. You are manifesting even if you don't realize it. With the Page of Cups, you're being pushed to recognize that you're drifting to somebody, right? You're drifting to the past, you're drifting to a new location in your mind because that's where you want to be. That's who you want to be with, right? Don't feel as if it is wrong to desire more, to desire somebody, to want to be elsewhere in comparison to where you're at now. You're a Leo and you are a fixed sign and you know what you want, right? You desire what feels right to you in the moment, what lights you up, what makes you feel passionate, and then you're going to move towards it, period. But it may feel like at times you can't, or you need to wait for it to come to you. Okay. Either way, it just feels like um, something's going to make you really happy from the previous week or from this week. And I feel like the following month, right, moving past February, you're going to see brighter days ahead, right? Just trust your intuition when it comes to what you can expect moving forward. I just feel like you need to take the moments throughout the week to rest, to relax. It may be a little bit difficult at times due to outside factors or your spiritual connection, but I feel like it'll benefit you greatly given there is a new financial investment on the horizon that you're wrapping yourself up with this week, moving towards. It could be a new job, however it works for you. This Ace of Pentacles opportunity and situation will move you in the right direction, right? Doesn't mean it's going to be the end spot for you per se, but I feel as if this is where you're meant to move towards. It's part of the process, it's a stage, if you will, and you getting your power back, taking your power back, and telling people through your energy, some of you through your words, just tread carefully, that change is a must and that you are a Leo. You're powerful, you're passionate, and you're about to take your power back. All right? So let's answer your yes or no question. I just heard put your sword away. It's not needed. It's not needed. For Leo. As it picks up speed, you can see the answer is yes for your question. You have a yes. All right. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing week. Sending you so much love and light, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Leo.